got some games today. Okay. Just the one. Excellent. Do you want to just put it here? I'll take it. Yeah, good choice. Werewolf Legacy. It's a good game, this. Yeah, I played it before. You need quite a large group of people to play it with. You are aware of that, right? Anywhere between 9 to 16 players to really effectively play the game. I still want it. Okay, cool. So, where's the scan on this? They must have removed it. That's okay, because we have a system to put all of these things through. So, I just need to type out the number on the side and put the name in. Right, let me see, and where's the code? Okay. Alright, there we go, there it is. You want to check if everything's in there? Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of our games come in second hand. We like to give people a chance to give in their games and trade them in for others. So we do make sure that all the pieces are in there, but just for comfort we do allow people to look through. So if you'd like to just find a place to put this down for a second, we can have a quick glance through. So there's the lid, top of the box. As you can see, it's all in very, very good condition. Whoever traded this in was taking very good care of it. There's a little bit of a layer of dust that has been sat in the back for a little while, but it's just been waiting for the right home. Now, obviously, as you can see there, the pieces are in here. They're not divided up as they would have been when they arrived. Now, the person that traded this in, it says here that they played the first session of it. So if you're, do you know what a legacy game is? You don't? Okay, well that's probably good information to know going forward then. So a legacy game is basically any sort of game that I guess you could say carries on to the next. So in the case of this game, every game that you play, depending on the outcome and what's happened during the game, could affect future ones and the types of other roles that appear. Do you know anything about werewolf in general? You've heard of it? Okay. Well, this game is very similar to that. So everyone plays town villagers, and certain people are werewolves, and during the night they kill someone. The next day the group has to decide who they're going to execute, who they think the werewolf is. This game is very much like that, except because it is a legacy game, it adapts and changes, so new roles might be brought into the game, others may never be seen. But for example, there's like the British soldier role here, the hunter, brown wolf, the brown lone wolf even. That's basically, there's loads of other ones, there's like the blob and other roles, but ultimately the game remains the same, trying to get rid of all the werewolves before the villagers, but the game can become quicker and easier or harder the more that you play. So Very fun game that. So you've made a very good choice there, if I do say so myself. Let me just get this put back together. Slide it all back in. You are happy with all the contents there? Yeah, cool. You don't mind that it's been used just once. Excellent. None of the stuff is filled in. It's all it was opened. The customer that brought it in mentioned that it had been looked at. They'd taken the stuff out. They planned to use it, but they couldn't get a group together. So let me just get it back up again. Sorry for this. Computer went to sleep. Perfect. So, it's just that game, right? Nothing else. Okay. In which case, that would be £20. Card. Alright, let's just get that set up. We do put in an email address if there are any issues with the game, or if you find any missing pieces, you're welcome to call us up or email us. Are you happy for us to take your email for any sort of offers on, or you are? Okay, excellent. Let me put that in then. Alright, thank you. So enjoy the game. I really hope you enjoy it. Take care, bye. Alright. Looks like there is someone else in here, but I'll just catch up on a bit of this before. What are they looking at? I think they're over in the roleplay game section. I wonder if they'll bring over. Hi. Yeah. What can I do for you? Just got a couple of games to bring in. Okay. Do you want to pop them up here on the side and I can take a look through them? Alright, excellent. What have we got here? Oh wow, we've got picking up a lot of things today. It sounds to me like someone's starting off a new campaign. You are, yes, I thought that might be the case. Alright, I'm going to take this. A bit of time here. Now, a couple of these should be able to tell are, in fact, only two of these are brand new. The books that you've brought, they are, just so you know, they are trade-ins, so other people have brought in some books and sold them to us. So you're okay with that? Just want to check, just in case you are. Excellent. So first up, you've got Curse of Strahd. That's a great book. When I saw this, I knew you must be ringing about starting a new campaign. Can I ask what it was about Strahd that made you want to play it? The horror stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely a unique sort of horror setting. Do you know much about the game? Yeah, a little bit. Your friends have told you, okay. So, it's like, you are right, it's basically a horror setting game. I'm just putting it up on our system here. We've had a bit of an issue with the scanner today. is, but there's a Reddit post or a subreddit called Curse Reloaded, which is basically a revamp of Curse of Strahd and adds a whole bunch of fun things. You should definitely consider looking at that if you're going to be running Curse of Strahd. I've used that before and it really adds to it, honestly. Yeah, the artwork in here is fantastic. It's all very gloomy. Yeah, what a fun book. I hope you enjoy running that campaign. I can actually tell that you've invested in this because I see under here some of these other books. I see that you picked up the Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. You've already had a glance through it as well. Excellent. I'd just like to make sure that everything's in good condition, giving it a head. We will be open to, like, if the book isn't to your liking, or if you find that something is amiss with it, if it's wrong or broken in any way, you can return it. We have done inventory and everything, but sometimes you just find that it's there's something that could be missed. Have you seen that? So this book has a whole bunch of like additional character options from the Dark Gifts, which you should consider if you're running Curse of Strahd. Consider letting your players use the Dark Gifts. There's stuff about horror in here. There's even some details on Barovia, the setting, Curse of Strahd. Do you want to add anything new in? All these different settings are very fun. And then bringing us on to making hauntings and adventure, and then so this book actually does come with an adventure. So I think it is called House of Lament. Very fun. What else have we got here? Yeah, some monsters in the back. That's that basically. Good book, that. Good choice. Very good choice. Have you had any D&D games before? You have? What ones? Lost My Defend Alpha. I see, yeah. That's a pretty common one. Alright, let me just get in the code. Any others, or just Lost Mine? You started Order of the Dragon Queen. By started, does that mean that you stopped? Yeah, that one, it's a really cool, epic adventure in theory, but there are a lot of people that watch it or play it for a little while and then get to stop. Not the strongest of them. And I see you're investing in another monster manual. Monster of the Multiverse, just so you know. I don't want you to be under the illusion that you do absolutely need this. All the monsters that would be in Curse of Strahd are in the monster manual or in the book printed. Oh, you know that? Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check. I want to make sure that you didn't go away here thinking that you had been led a lie or something. Yeah, this book has even more character options in it. It's actually, do you have Follows Guide or Mordekin's Tome of Foes, any chance? You don't? Okay, that's okay. So a lot of the content of that book has actually been put into this one. If you were to get any, like either of them, I would suggest getting Follows Guide to Monsters. In addition, there's just some fun like information at the front, but it's not a requirement. It's just that it gives a lot of good information on certain monster types. So yeah, this book looks like I guess it's a fairly new one that we got in. We've got a couple of these in you just picking up this book because you want it, or are you looking to add some monsters in with it? You want to change up Strahd? Yeah, there's a few things that you could do. You could add some monsters in there. I mean, first and foremost, I turn the page onto a corpse flower. That'd be a great monster to just drop in there at some point. It's definitely got a lot of potential to be added in, so worth considering it for sure. I do like this book. It has a lot of additional fun monsters in to use. It's looking like it's all pretty good here. I'm just going to check the last few pages. So have you been here before? Is this your first time picking up? I don't recognise you. It's your first time, but you've had friends that have come here. Okay. They've told you about. Well, that's nice to know that they've recommended. We do try to impress, I suppose. Yeah, a lot of our stuff is straight in from others that have come round and selling stuff back in, particularly board games. Not so much with the tabletop section. We do have like a newer section around the back. There's some of the newer books and stuff that we actually have bought and brought in, but the trade-in section is on the right, and you know it feels wrong to really sell it and market at its original price. So, especially when it's second hand, and it gives an option where people can just bring it in there, have to worry about trying to sell it online or anything like that. Some people like to move on to a new edition. I'm personally a collector. I like to collect stuff, as you can probably imagine, having a store like this. Alright, it looks like the book is in excellent condition. So for you, that is Curse of Strahd. It is the Guide to Ravenloft and the Monsters of the Multiverse. Let me just put that last one in. Made a mistake there, sorry. There we go. Monsters of the Multiverse, there it is. Let me just check the inside code for this one. We've got a couple of these versions. I'd just like to mark off which specific one from the inventory it is. So this one was actually brought in about 2 weeks ago. So this probably has seen some recent action. Alright, but there you go, there's your books. Enjoy. The total price, by card by the way, just want to check. Yeah, okay. All of them together. So, just get this back up, sorry, 1 second, I apologise for the delay. So that will be £65, please. I know, pretty cheap to be honest, especially where you might buy them at their market prices. For 3 books, it's pretty much a steal, if I'm honest. Alright, there we go. Should be on there for you. Alright, excellent, it's gone through. And hopefully we'll see you again. Alright, take care, bye. Alright. What's the time? Let's get up to lunch. Alright, I'm gonna just